I am a single over 30, and today I would like to share the struggles of dating in our modern world. But before we start, would you please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel, as I am on a mission to have 200 singles, especially those over 30, find peace with their celibacy. I want to thank you in advance. Thank you. I'm present on dating apps, and what I have noted is the richness and the freedom of our modern society. How it has made our personality more complex, which translates in complexity in dating. And I noticed it on Tinder mostly. When I see the multiplicity of criteria, like you have the basic ones, of course, like do you want a long-term or short-term relationship? Do you want children or not? Do you want a monogamous or non-monogamous relationship? And on top of that, you have modern criteria, I would say, like you display if you are a smoker or not, your pet preferences, even your communication preferences, like are you more of a phone caller, texter, or in-person person? And so when I saw this, like the level of complexity in a profile, I saw as many barriers and resistance to dating. Because at some point in your life, you will need to ask yourself those questions. Like, am I ready to live with a smoker? To risk having a lung cancer in my home? Can I accept someone else's pet? And regarding the phone, I think this is the one that drives me crazy the most. Can you imagine that if I take 24 hours to respond on Tinder, chances are I will be swiped left. And once there was that guy, he had a really nice profile, but he insisted so much in having my phone. I told him, dude, I don't give my phone number to anybody, so not to you either. And so he was like, oh, if it's so hard to get your phone, we'll leave it like this. And he swiped me left. And so it's just so crazy that just because of a phone number, he decided to cancel my whole person just because of one object. And so this is crazy, like how something that is supposed to be purely practical, like the medium of communication, the phone, when you solidify it on paper in the app, to make it tangible, you create a new criteria of selection or even cancellation, as it is not already hard enough to find someone, to find love. And so you can see that the modern world, with the introduction of technology, of new habits like smoking, even, can I be honest with you? I was talking about long-term, short-term relationships, like, do you know that in a time way far, far away, when religion prevailed, the norm was long-term marriage, having children, being monogamous in Western countries. And so you can see that the modern world has made our personality more complex, and it has created more criteria of selection or cancellation that have made modern dating complex. The second problem of modern dating is the lack of patience. As I shared the story of that guy who swiped me left because I didn't want to give my phone number, he was so frustrated inside of him, he lacked the patience to wait for my phone number, for example, on our first date. And so this is just a reflection of a reality, is that our brain is not wired for waiting anymore, for patience anymore. We can get anything that we want from one click. We can get information, we can get goods delivered at our door. But maybe your next opportunity in relationship requires from you to wait. And so because of our lack of patience, we can lose opportunities. And so that's the craziness of the thing. We live in an abundant world, especially in the world of dating, with Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, all the dating apps. We have giant catalogs of prospects, but we still experience scarcity. Where? Within us, because we lack the patience to wait for the opportunity. But dude, everything doesn't come quick, especially when it's a girl that is too busy running the world and that has a life, simply. For this third and last problem of modern dating, I will illustrate it through a story. I remember I was waiting for my train on the platform and I saw that cute guy. And I got the idea of walking in front of him like a couple times in hope that he would notice me. but he had headphones on his ears. And I don't know if it was reading a book or watching his phone anymore. I don't remember. But his 5 senses were busy. He couldn't be aware of me because he was sensorily unavailable. And so that's the thing, is that the modern world, again, through technology, all those multiple occupations like reading and watching Netflix on your phone and etc., it has stolen our attention. So we can't notice, we can't see, we can't hear opportunities anymore. And so if you really want to date this year, 2024, I really would like to encourage you. Stop living in the virtual. If you want to date someone, if you want to marry one day, this thing happens in the real world. So stop scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok in your commute time, in lunchtime, and start living in the now. Open your senses. You don't know if you're gonna see your wife passing by, or you're gonna hear, like there was that guy once, I was singing on the platform and he said, "Oh girl, I like your singing," you see? So you need to make yourself available. You need to make your 5 senses available to grasp the opportunity that is located in the here and now. You hear me? And so yes, this modern world, by taking our attention up, has deprived us from the opportunities around us. It has stolen our attention, our patience, made our criteria of selection more complex. And yeah, if you like this video, please let me know by subscribing to my channel. Especially if you would like a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. And know that I host a single challenge, so you learn to be at peace with your singleness on Valentine's week. And so I see you there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be notified.